Hey, 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 YouTube land, this is Dar Shaggy, and you have stumbled onto another Every Weekday in May video by yours truly, Dar Shaggy 316. Yep, today is May 5th, or as some people are started calling it, Revenge of the 5th, and I thought I would make a video of what happened this past weekend. Yep, it was a nerd's holiday again, where you had a comic book movie, then you had a free comic book day, and you had Star Wars Day all back to back to back. It started off with the, as I call it, the not so amazing Spider-Man 2 release, which I finally saw today. And then you had Free Comic Book Day on Saturday, and Sunday was Star Wars Day. And I kind of thought I'd make this video to show you what me and my nephew got. Me and my nephew hadn't been able to do this for a couple years. Our plans had kept us from hanging out together on Free Comic Book Day with him singing all the time. But so we got a chance to do it and made some memories, had some fun, got some comic books and some pretty cool other stuff on top of that. And without further ado, let's see what we got. Oh, by the way, that's a new shirt that I picked up not too long ago. Hopefully you guys like it. It fits me fairly well. The sarcasm is strong with this one. I'm just using it as a backdrop. But I'm going to start off with the stuff that Evil E got, or on my other channel he's known as Stinky Elf. And then I'll show you what I got, and then I'll show you what the both of us got, some special stuff after that's all said and done. So let's start off with some of the stuff that he got. One of the times he went through the line multiple times. And one of the times he went through, they really didn't have a whole lot. So some of the stuff he picked up is kind of really off the wall, like this title, Smurfs. Yeah, it is what it is. Plus the annoying orange, I never even noticed that one. Another off the wall one that he picked up was Uncle Scrooge and Donald Duck, The Matter of Some Gravity. You got that one. And then they had a table with free stuff, and you could pick up as much as you wanted from that. The free comic books that they had on the wall, you could only get two per time, or two each time you went through the line, unless you bought something. Then you got one for everything you bought. And some of the free stuff he picked up was Jesse James is a Dead Man. That's been out for a while. And he also picked up Deadpool the Gauntlet, which is pretty cool. And the last time he went through the line, they had some stuff from last year that they just didn't get rid of, or they got some later after Free Comic Book Day. And me being the uncle that I am, the good uncle that I am, I've corrupted the kid. Yep, I've got him started watching The Walking Dead. So he picked up the comic book from last year, The Walking Dead. I'm a good uncle, ain't I? And then some of the other stuff from this year that he picked up, some of the cool superhero stuff he picked up were Rocket Raccoon, which they really didn't have a lot of comic book character or superhero type books this year. I don't know why. Usually they have like a Superman or a Batman or whatnot. He also picked up Guardians of the Galaxy, getting ready for that movie coming out in a couple months. Some of the other things he picked up were for his wall. He's decorating his wall, typical teen. He got the flyer for the Avengers Assemble that came out last year. He also got the Walking Dead flyer, which eye for an eye. We know how that turned out. Ooh, yep. And he also got a poster for his wall. It's a double-sided. He got it for Iron Man, but on the other side it has Wolverine and the X-Men. He wants to hang that on his wall. Another thing that he got for his wall was an Iron Man mask. Gonna find a way to hang that, make his eyes look real cool. And I thought that was so cool that I even got one for my wall. Like uncle, like nephew, like uncle. But anyway, that was the stuff that he pretty much got, other than his special stuff that I'm going to show you, like I said, at the end of the video. Now let's move on to my stuff. Of course, I started with the Iron Man mask. Some of the stuff from the free table that I picked up I picked me up a Deadpool. I'm a Deadpool fan. I hate to say it. But seeing that I might start doing ACBA again, I went ahead and picked up 2 extra copies to cut up if I need to for the Word Rebels. Another thing that was on the free table, I'm a Doctor Who fan and saw this, I had to get one. Doctor Who, it's a Titan comic preview thing, but I like the cover. Thought, why not? And it's free. And I got me something else to put with my figures if I wanted to. As far as comic books go, one of the times I went through, I bought a bunch of things for another reason, which I will get to at the end of the video. I bought a couple things, so I got a total of 5 comics when I went through one time, and they really just didn't have anything that really struck a chord. So I just picked up some odds and ends at first. One of them being the Hip Hop Family Tree, which I have no clue what that's about, but it looks like it's got a lot of the groups that I grew up on. And I was a big fan of the TV show when I was a kid. This has nothing to do with the TV show. It looks like more of the old cereal reel. But I picked up Buck Rogers in the 25th Century, and I don't know what I was thinking. I got the Potty Trainers. I mean the Power Rangers. I told you they were running real low on things. This one looked kind of interesting. I'm not familiar. I'm not sure what it is. I think it's kind of like Star Wars meets steampunk. I got Steam Wars. Kind of anxious to read that and see what it's about. And with the look of it, it looks like it is like steampunk type stuff. My nephew went through one time and got me something, which was on my list last year of comics that I wanted to get, but they just happened to run out right before I got in line, the person in front of me in line got the very last one. And so I wasn't able to get it last year. And for some reason they had them this year. I don't know if they got a shipment after Free Comic Book Day, but he went through and got me this. He got me the Hulk Agents of Smash, which is kind of like for the TV show that came out last August. Which, this TV show is so-so. It says bonus preview of Avengers Assemble, which I didn't see that at first until just now. And as far as this year's comics, I picked up, I had to get Rocket Raccoon. That cover looks really cool. And I picked up Guardians of the Galaxy, again with, where is he? I don't see him on the cover there. Oh, wait, there he is, with Rocket the Raccoon. Duh, he's one of the biggest heads on there. Yeah, I had to get me a Guardians of the Galaxy to be prepared for the movie coming out later this year. And my number one pick that I wanted the most of all, and I saw a preview of this, I was ready to do a review on it and just slam the snot and rant about this, but it turns out it's not as bad as I thought. That was Transformers vs. G.I. Joe. I was a G.I. Joe fan when I was a kid. There's something that happens in this book that threw me off, which, if you want me to do a video, let me know in the comment section below, and I'll try to do it. Those were all the free comic books that we got on Saturday. That's not all we got on Saturday. Something came in the mail, actually, that I had ordered the week before, and it just happened to come on Free Comic Book Day, which I thought was really ironic because it's very comic book related. It is the last volume of the Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes. I've got the first 5 volumes. This is volume 6. It's the last one I needed with Galactus on the cover. Ooh. I kept seeing this at Walmart, but it was like over 20 bucks, and I thought, I don't want to spend that much money on a cartoon. I was able to find it online on Amazon for a lot cheaper, so I picked it up. Now I've completed my set. And I got something. I was notified Saturday night that a friend of mine, a longtime friend, a dear friend of mine, said she picked something up when she went out to Free Comic Book Day, which she doesn't go to comic book shops very often, and she wanted to get some comic books really bad, so she roughed it and went out, and she saw this on the shelf. Her name, she's a fellow YouTuber as well. I'll try to put her link underneath or in the underbar, but her handle or her name on YouTube is Kimberly J. She notified me saying that she had picked something up, and I was like, man, don't get me stuff. I don't deserve to get anything. And she saw this, and she had the money, and she was like, I just had to get it for you, which is really cool and really sweet. Thanks again, Kim. She got me a comic book as I mean, not jokingly, but I always ended my Incredible Hulk videos by saying Hulk Smash, which is a famous line from Hulk. Obviously, you guys know that. But whenever I do a Hulk video, I'd always end it with Hulk Smash. Well, she saw this on the shelf and she said she had to get it, and it's really, really cool. And she got me Hulk Smash #2. Really cool cover. Has the Hulk getting ready to smash a bad guy. It looks like that has a gun. It says Hulk Smash, and I do believe this is a Kevin Nolan cover, which is well, obviously I do know it's a Kevin Nolan cover, because that's the surprise that I had, or the surprise stuff that we got, or not surprise, the special stuff we got had something to tie in with the artist that did that cover. And the comic book shop that we went to had a special guest appearance. A lot of comic book shops had artists and writers and stuff show up. Well, we got Kevin Nolan, and which is kind of cool that she got me that, because it was a Kevin Nolan cover. But one of the things I bought to get some extra free stuff was a Kevin Nolan cover of The Incredible Hulk for him to sign, and sure enough, he did. It's right there. I got $2.92. He was a super cool guy. What was really neat was for a small donation, a donation of any kind actually, to a charity, a comic book charity, you could get a sketch done from him. And me and my nephew decided, oh, you know what, that would be kind of cool. So we got what's called sketch covers or blank covers of a couple comic books, and had him draw some stuff. The first one's technically not for either one of us; it's for somebody else. And I'm not going to say, even though he more than likely won't be watching this video. I went through and got a couple blank covers, and I found a Punisher one. So I had Kevin draw me a Punisher, which is really cool. He signed it right there. It's a super cool face. Looks like he's real mad. Which is really cool. And Stinky, or Evil E, he decided he wanted to get one too. Instead of getting just an autograph, he wanted to get a drawing. So I got him a copy of the Uncanny Avengers, because his favorite comic book character is Thor. But I didn't realize his second favorite was Captain America, who was also in the Uncanny Avengers. And he had him draw Captain America, which I thought he was going to have him draw Thor. And that's by far the best one that we got. In fact, I want to keep this. Don't tell him. No, I'm kidding. He deserves it. He's a good kid. Yeah, it's super cool. The Uncanny Avengers #1. I'm jealous because his turned out so good. Mine turned out pretty good too, though. I couldn't find a cover that I wanted, because after all, everybody knows my favorite superhero is, of course, the Hulk. And I couldn't find a blank cover of the Hulk or anything that the Hulk was in. So I just had him do a picture for me, and I'm going to go ahead and frame it eventually when I get around to it. I had him draw me the Hulk, which is really, really cool. Which isn't that Hulk isn't the traditional look, but looking back at that Kevin Nolan cover of Hulk Smash, that's pretty much how he drew him in that series. Again, these are the three pictures that we had drawn. Nope. Oh, get these laid out. Nope. Hulk's being covered up again. I thought those were really super cool. And he was really nice. We sat and talked for probably about 30 minutes as he drew my Hulk, which was really, really awesome. That pretty much wraps up our free comic book day. Did you guys go out to free comic book day? If so, let me know below what all you got, and if you want, put a video in the description below, or tag a video, whatever, and let us see what you got. Also, was there any autographs or artists show up at your local comic book shop? It'd be cool to hear what you guys, how your experience went. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up now. I don't know what tomorrow's video will be. I guess we will see tomorrow. Until next time, I'll see you. Shaggy out.